Hey everyone, Tom Pounder here, and I have a question to kind of start off our lesson today. The question is, who is the strongest person you've ever known? What have they done that made them super strong? Take a minute and share with the people around you, who is the strongest person you have ever known? Well, today I asked that question because today we're going to look at a story about a guy named Samson who was really strong. In fact, he was so strong he was able to do so many great stuff. And he was someone who was used by God to do a lot of great stuff because of his strength. And he got his strength from God. But over time, he began to think that his strength came from himself. And we see how that caused him lots of problems down the road. So what I want you to do right now is to pause the video, read this story, and answer these few questions. And then we'll get back together. But I want you to see where he got his strength from, why he lost his strength, and how he got it back again. All right, so pause the video right now, and when you're done, press play and we'll continue. Okay, to my knowledge, Samson was probably one of the most strongest person ever to walk the earth. He was so strong, and he got his strength from God. However, over time, he began to think that his strength maybe came from himself. And when he was talking to Delilah, he was tricked and his hair was cut off because he thought, hey, my hair is the reason why I'm so strong. It wasn't because of God, it was because he thought him and his hair. Well, when it was cut off, he was beaten. This guy had never been beaten before. He faced tons of armies and he had never been beaten. However, he was beaten once his hair got cut off. His power was now taken away from him and now he was in jail. But while he was in jail, he came to the conclusion, he realized that God was the true source of his strength, and he asked God for one last victory, one last strength that would help him. And so God gave him that strength. And the bottom line of our story really is, God is stronger than anyone. Hey, no matter how strong we may think we are, or how confident we are in our own stuff, God is ultimately our true source of strength and our true source of confidence. And confidence is what we've been talking about all month long. And so Samson realized that his strength came from God, not from himself. It was a little too late, as though he had been beaten, but he realized that, and God gave him one last victory. Hey, don't be like Samson. Keep your faith and trust in God and realize that God is stronger than anyone, and God can help you through any situation if we trust and rely on God's strength and not our own. So that's my encouragement for you today. And as we kind of wrap up our story, I want to remember the Bible verse we've been looking at all month long. Do you remember what it is? It's found in Psalms. Hey, it's this. Psalm 27:13. I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Hey, we can see the goodness of God in today's world. We can see the goodness of God all around us if we remain confident in his strength and his source of power. So keep seeking God and remain confident in God, and you will see goodness all around you because of what God is doing. So stay confident and keep your source of strength in God this week. All right, everyone, well, thanks for joining me so much today. I can't wait to see you next week with a whole new story on confidence. Have a great week, everyone.